Hey peeps, welcome back to a special continuation of our previous episode. We talked so much we had to split it up. So if you haven't listened to the previous, go ahead and check that out. If you're all caught up, then you may proceed.
So John, you're huge into baseball.
Yeah.
I was last Friday
First
night.
love of my life.
Last Friday night, we were at my my mom's boyfriend's house for dinner.
Why did you struggle to say that?
Why didn't you just say Justin's house?
I get it. Fuck both of you.
At the same time.
But we were. He's a huge
your mom.
Kansas City Royals fan, and
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he
They're
says
bad
the same
right now.
thing.
Yeah, they're
Oh.
bad.
So he had it on. I don't watch baseball because I feel like it's boring to watch unless you're there in person or playing it.
I've gone to 7 games this year already.
He was explaining to me that this year they have a fucking time clock
pitch
now,
clock, yeah.
which is a good thing.
For pitchers, yeah.
But then also he was saying the catchers have like a digital thing in their padding to communicate to the pitcher.
It's almost like Morse code.
They've had that for a while.
Yeah, so instead of them doing the one for,
that
numbers.
takes away for the fun.
Well, it's because
prevents
people on
people
first
from
base,
stealing
and
stuff,
second base
yeah.
could steal codes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's part of
So
the game.
everybody can
what's
technically
terrible
have it.
actually, so they're trying to speed up baseball, right? With the pitch clock, which it's working. It's it's
And that's a good
shaving
thing.
15,
For the
20
most
minutes off of games.
And
Right now in the minors, they're testing, and we've seen this in the Royals or the Storm Chasers games, our local minor league club, that each batter gets a challenge on a pitch.
What?
Yes.
They're going to try to implement this in the.
They're testing it right
MLB.
now in the minors, and it's actually making it, like, your point was to speed up the game, but we saw 7 or 8 challenges on a ball or a strike, and most of them were wrong. And it's like,
I feel like they're trying
know
to
why?
make baseball interesting by doing that.
That's because
not.
the other team uses scramblers, so they can kind of fuck with the signal.
so anyway,
Well, the problem is because pitchers are getting too good. It's
pitchers
like
have a big butt.
well, it's because every 2 innings, or is it every inning now that they check pitchers? Like they'll check their hats and
they'll
their
check
gloves.
them to see if they're using illegal
Substance,
substances
because-
For
and
like
stuff
brass
that.
knuckles and stuff. or
With
what
that,
do you-
yeah, just make sure they didn't do steroids on the way to the mound. Like they're checking because pitchers are outperforming what pitchers used to do, hands down. Like when you're able to throw a 97-mile-an-hour slider,
Just by flicking your fingers a certain way, you
Right.
can throw a curve or whatever.
like
It's amazing. I can't pitch worth a damn.
like a fastball back in the day when it broke 100, you were like, oh my God, he's the best pitcher ever. But now, like,
You're
Chapman's
Nolan Ryan.
throwing a ball 111 miles an hour.
Well, isn't it too with that
And
the
it's a ball, not a strike.
the count?
Yeah, he's throwing a ball somewhere in the ballpark
Chapman was
111
ass.
Isn't that
miles
with the
an hour.
countdown clock, like the batter because it starts at like
20.
20? He's got to get in the box by the time it's
Yeah,
down
because
to like,
so if both it's for both the pitcher and the batter. If the batter violates it, it's a strike against him. If the pitcher violates it, it's a ball against them. And earlier in spring training, it happened in the Braves game, bottom of the 9th, bases loaded, down by 1, full count, and it was a violation and it ended the game. And people were fucking pissed about it.
yeah.
I'm all for this pitch clock because it does make things go faster, but I think in the 9th inning it should probably be thrown
Well,
out.
yeah.
Like it shouldn't be deciding games.
Yeah.
Does anybody else want some sunflower seeds?
Dude.
I've been spitting some all over the floor.
We
over here.
we went to the Storm Chasers game. The third baseman was just plowing through like bags of sunflower seeds just sitting there.
Is he just like chewing like handfuls? or
Yeah,
is
he would
just,
literally.
like-
you'd see him pour it or like straight into his mouth. And
but I
he's
mean, like,
just,
is he individually taking the seeds out, or is he
I
just
don't know.
shredding the shit and just?
I don't know. I used to
Spitting out
eat them
shreds.
just with the shells and everything,
Same.
like a psycho. But
I have like 3 different methods. Like,
probably
it's
why
either
my
like
buttholes all tore up.
storing everything on one side and then
Well,
you know,
yeah, that's why.
otherwise just chewing the whole thing and getting the bulk out of it, and otherwise just eating whole things. But my craps afterwards were phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
I found these new things, kind of like how you guys are gouging your sunflower seeds. Coffee pouches.
Oh yeah, I use some of those
'cause-
grinds. Stuff
Yeah,
like, that.
like the grounds in a pack.
Well, there's a brand called Grinds.
Yeah,
I got the Tiza
they're
stuff,
like
which is pretty good
you
too.
get them at like Casey's and whatnot. They come in the packs, like the chew packs.
Yeah.
I found some of those because
What a
if I
two-pack
drink,
is?
if I
A
drink,
chew pack.
I drink too much coffee in the morning, I get the shits, and then I go out for tournaments, and I'm like, I'd go to load the boat, and I'm like, what? Gotta go.
Don't you
And
just
you loaded your boat.
Yeah, and I floated the boat, and it's embarrassing.
Don't you just put your ass over?
Waiting for blast.
Yeah, just put
over the lip.
Waiting for blast off around 100 boats, and you're like, oh, got to shit off the side of the boat.
Is that like chumming the water?
Well, yeah, but
that's what the hole in his boat was for originally. To poop
but I
at.
found those chop hacks, and now I don't have to drink as much coffee in the morning because those things wake you up. That's a lot of caffeine.
I don't really feel much with the grinds.
You don't feel much with a lot of stuff.
But the T-Sauce stuff, there's like a cinnamon one that the flavor lasts. The grind stuff, the flavor's gone.
They go
like
through
5-10
pretty
minutes.
quick. Yeah.
Do you want some grinds right now?
Big League Chew's like that now. I had some recently.
There's
Speaking of
caffeinated
baseball,
Big League
like,
Chew?
No, but the flavor doesn't last. Like it lasts barely longer than Fruit Stripe, and we all know that's only about 10 to
Do
20
you got any
seconds.
of that grind?
I got some.
What you got with you?
Yeah, I do.
Where is it?
It's in my
We
it's
got
in my
a
guys-
drug deal
I'll
going
take
it.
on
Yeah,
on the
that's
fucking podcast right now.
Okay. Well, we're pausing the podcast so that fucking
That was random. How'd you think of baseball? Like just randomly.
because your Atlanta Braves hat.
Oh.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I used to love baseball. Atlanta Braves
love it.
was my team when I was watching and stuff. But
That's the second best record in baseball right now.
I mean, I watched it in the days of Fred McGriff, David
Yep.
Justice,
Chipper
Chipper Jones,
Greg Matt.
Damn it. But Fred McGriff is probably one of my all-time favorite
The crime dog.
athletes.
I have his figure on my shelf, right next to the 2 World Series rings. What is this? Is like crack for these two right now. You're doing caffeine right now.
I got to stay up all night
It's
because
got caffeine in
I gotta
it.
wake up
I'd
at-
have a heart attack.
I got to wake up at midnight on Saturday so I can be on the road
I have
by
to
1
take my
o'clock.
mom to go see book club on
Oh,
Saturday.
look, this one
book
doesn't
club
have
2.
caffeine in it. Do you want some?
What?
I want to see what happens.
What is happening?
Do you want to smell it?
You'd be sitting there going,
I can smell it from here. I can smell when you walk by. I could smell it.
That was
Yeah, I can
kimchi.
smell it.
Oh
from
my
here.
god!
Yeah, it's potent.
I
can smell
don't
it
need
from
to taste it because I am.
Otherwise, I got some.
It's really good.
It's
And then you just take it just like,
take it
is that no dose?
take it like a good boy.
What is happening?
It's this one's
How many
not as
drugs are
potent.
being
as-
done
Start
right now?
talking, John.
It's one. It's lost.
So anyway,
its,
want to go see some baseball games with me? Coming
it
up?
lost its
I
potency.
like to go anytime I can. It's cheap.
I used to go to when that was at
Well,
Rosenblatt. I'd go a lot.
yeah, we've gone 21. That's what
Yeah,
I came.
That's
Yeah.
about what I got in my car.
But
I
Sundays,
got
if you
a
bring
stick in
3
my car.
Some little smelling
non-perishable
salts.
cans, you can get a free berm ticket, and then we just sit wherever because it never sells out.
Hmm.
Usually sit by Jeff and Rhonda,
I would-
Dan's parents, because they have season tickets.
I wouldn't mind going again before it gets like ungodly hot. But
You're
yeah.
ungodly hot.
Wow, that's
Justin, thank you.
super. What the?
Thank you.
Did you guys ever play baseball? growing up?
I
you
did.
guys play any
That was
sports?
my first dream. I thought
Yeah,
I was going to be a
That was my
professional
first
baseball
love.
player.
Yeah, I played for 10 years.
Hockey
No?
and
I
hockey
did.
and soccer,
In hockey, soccer. What
I
about
played-
you?
bowling.
I played football. Is that what you're
I
gonna
played
say?
football, soccer, and baseball.
I played primarily. I mean, I played rugby until we were hurting each other back in high school. I played soccer for the army in Europe.
So it's football.
Football. Yep.
You like play
And-
offense or defense in soccer?
Picking it. That might be.
I kind of like both, but I was probably more of a.
I love defense.
I was more of an offense. I liked more control.
I like just like you just stealing a ball from somebody who thinks they're about to score or something. You know, defense is way more fun. How is it in hockey? Being would you want?
I was
are-
a center because I was always a lot smaller than everybody
Yeah.
else. So I just crashed the net and tried to tip stuff in.
I always wanted to play hockey. I
I can't
kicked
stop
ass
on ice.
And well, that's the thing. Like you add the element of ice and ice skates. I can't do it. But
Yeah.
in gym class, when we were playing on the
Yeah.
floor, fuck, I was tearing it
I
up.
used to play street hockey with my brother's friends
The-
down the street.
In
That
the
was fun.
the majority of our hockey we played growing up was roller. We
Yeah.
played indoor hockey quite a bit. I mean, we play ice in the winter to keep ourselves in shape, but the majority of our hockey was roller hockey.
I played hockey for a little bit, and then there was this ice skater lady who taught me some skills. And we fell in love. And she taught me about the toe pick thing, and then
She sounds like a. I
Duh.
won't do it because your daughters are sleeping.
Sounds like
Just-
my ex.
And then they made a movie about you called what's it? Fuck, why can't I think of it?
Blades of Glory.
Blades of Glory. Not Blades of Glory.
The cutting edge.
The Cutting Edge.
Cutting Edge.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Well, speaking of baseball and movies, what's the best baseball movie?
Major League Now.
Oh no, that's tough. Probably Bull Durham.
Hmm.
It's up there. I have 2. that I
What's
are my
the,
go-tos.
I think mine. I
What's that one?
honestly,
Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year.
It's either Major League or Bull Durham.
Or Sandlot.
I think
See, mine is Sandlot or Moneyball.
mine is A League of Their Own.
I love that one.
Yeah.
That's
You know what I think is
I went to
overrated.
go buy the soundtrack, and the Madonna song's not on the soundtrack.
This used to be my playground.
This used to be my childhood memory.
Dream.
Thank you.
You know what's overrated? Field of Dreams.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Mikey's favorite movie. He's like, of course you think that's overrated. I'm like, most people do.
They will come.
It's not even really a baseball movie. It's about a ghost.
Father and son.
Yeah.
That's like saying the movie Ghost is about pottery.
It is.
Technically,
Those
My
are facts,
favorite
though.
pottery art movie. What's that, Ghost?
it's pretty much about the fragility of pottery, how things have to be molded.
It's about my favorite train movie is about ghosts. They really go into the infrastructure of underground train work.
And it's Mighty Ducks, right? For hockey. Best
Fuck
hockey
you!
I mean,
Sorry,
Is
that
there-
just slipped out.
movie. What's the best hockey movie?
No, the best hockey movie,
Yeah.
Slapshot, hands
Cutting
down.
edge.
I don't really.
It's got Happy Gilmore.
I'd have to say Mighty Ducks 3.
I'd have to say
T3?
Dogma.
Love Dogma. I actually was talking about Dogma the other
It's-
day because I went down a Ben Affleck, Matt Damon rabbit hole a little bit.
I watched a little bit of Dogma.
You didn't say bless you when I sneeze.
Could just
Chris
cut.
Rock's in that, right?
Yeah. He's like, I got drunk and forgot.
And Rudy would be my favorite football movie.
Football? Oh, shit. That's too much.
Hmm.
Depends on my mood because I can definitely jam out to some Little Giants.
Radio.
Oh yeah.
Little
Or
Giants was great.
Any Given Sunday, I enjoy as well. We Are Marshall.
The fullbacks in the he's like they're standing around
Say not another teen movie.
They're just standing around.
and the center's not even there.
The Water Boy.
the annexation
Yeah.
of Puerto Rico.
I would like to see Waterboy
intimidation?
and radio mashup.
I'll show you.
They're putting he's like putting a nut cut on his face, and then he's like, "Now, guys, be careful. Some of this stuff is used."
Actually, have you seen the comebacks?
Remember the Titans though is that's probably my favorite
Good
football
one.
movie. We are the Titans.
What's your favorite golf movie?
Happy
Happy
Gilmore.
goal. Basketball would probably be Air. 'Cause I don't.
That's a
think
good movie.
Air Bud.
That's more about a company though.
No, favorite
Space
the
Jam.
air up there.
favorite basketball movie?
Space Jam.
Uncut Gems.
Kevin
I
Bacon and was it the air up there? Kevin Bacon.
think Air Bud's up there too. I think that's the one you're talking about with Kevin
White
Bacon.
Man
Air
Can't
Bud.
Jump.
White Man. Yeah, I love that one.
Yeah.
Your favorite soccer movie? Kicking and
Look-
screaming.
Actually,
What's that one? Ben Affleck.
Oh no, the best soccer movie is She's the Man.
or
Ladybugs.
Ladybugs.
Yes.
I would have to say Shaolin Soccer.
Back when Amanda Bynes was hot
Yeah.
and not a trashy skank now.
She's still hot.
My favorite
You are
director
gross.
Just a different kind of
You're
hot.
gross.
is Stephen Chow.
She's the kind of hot you wouldn't brag about on the podcast.
No.
much.
Shaolin Soccer with Stephen Chow.
Oh,
Shaolin Soccer, that's
Hell
a
yeah.
thing? Is that like Air Bud?
That's the movie I wanted to actually do before I picked Black Dynamite. So
Thank you.
we'll do it next time.
don't.
What's your favorite
yeah.
boxing movie?
Oosh.
She's the
Are we counting just boxing or does that include like kickboxing and stuff?
Just boxing.
Straight boxing, Rocky.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know. I prefer the Creeds over Rocky, and I know I'm in the minority, so that's fine. Southpaw is really good too.
Southpaw was great.
$1 Million
Plus,
Baby.
Rachel McAdams is gorgeous. in that
That's what I
fucking
was
movie.
thinking of. I was like, she's the man,
Yeah.
kind of, but I couldn't think of Hillary Swank.
Yeah. What's her name?
Hillary Swank.
Oh, I thought you said Tilda Hinton. I was like, no, Tilda Swinton. I was like, that's not who that is at all.
Hillary Swank from the wasn't that in Omaha, Nebraska?
It's Nebraska. The boy. What the
Boys
fuck?
Don't Cry,
Yes, that's what it's called. That was a weird movie.
with the same title as The Cure.
She
Cure's on them.
She had breasts.
She had boobies.
Yes.
She's just
How did I rank those boobies?
So what is
7.
your topic, John? Or was
I
this it?
Well, no, I was trying to make this longer so it could be a segment for you.
Let's not stretch
How
it out
long
with
was that?
sound
20
effects.
minutes or
Was
what?
it,
Give or
what's
take.
there were still other genres like
Well,
what,
you brought
who's
up
favorite-
baseball, and then I just kind of went with it to make it a segment.
Oh, okay. Well,
You
let's-
know,
favorite kung fu or not kung fu but favorite like
Oh.
fighting
Here we
movie.
go. Let's listen to the expert over here.
What are you talking about? Like martial art or movie that
Like fighting movie, not
Mortal
martial
Kombat.
art movie, but like fighting movie. Like mine's best of the best.
Just pop it back in.
Karate Kid.
Pop it, to pop it,
What's your
pop it.
What's your favorite karate movie about
Wrestler.
a kid?
The Wrestler was great.
The Wrestler's a great movie.
Yeah.
I'll fucking fight anybody who doesn't think that.
Karate Kid?
The Jackie Chan one.
3 Ninjas.
Fuck you. Or as Jackie Chan would say,
Rush
fuck you.
Hour?
Sorry, I mean the
Fucking
Hillary
you.
Swank one.
Rush Hour? Does that count?
I'm Jet Li. Fuck.
Wait, what did he say when
Which
he
one was that? Was that Lethal
Cradle-
Weapon 4?
Cradle to
Oh,
the
no, yeah,
Grave.
you're right. It's Cradle to the Grave.
Fuck.
DMX on.
with Mark DeCosta?
It's when he. Do you know what he's talking
When he's
about?
going through the CDs and stuff like that. The
No,
case,
no, no.
whatever.
He dumps out the was it the
It's a
diamonds
little
and there was supposed
jewels,
to be
yeah.
yeah, there was supposed
Wasn't
to
it
be
in the
something in
center
there.
console though?
No, I thought it was in a bag or something.
It was in a bag, yeah.
And then he's like, it's, whatever he's looking for is not there. And he's like, fuck.
Like only Jet Li can do.
It's true. I tried to tell them that I wish Chris Tucker did a cameo so we can be like, Justin, what the fuck you talking about?
Oh, man. I still think we can make that happen.
I
That's what
tweeted
AI
him, but
is
he
for.
didn't respond.
Justin, what the fuck you talking about, man?
That's what AI is
Black
for.
Dynamite? Get the fuck out of here.
Justin, what you talking about? Kapilka fish.
What?
That
Kapilka
was
fish.
pretty convincing.
Kapilka fish.
Kafilta?
Kapilka fish. You ever seen that outtake from, what was that, Rush Hour 2?
I think so. Oh, yes, yes,
What's
yes.
it called again? Kapilka fish. Okay, Kapilka fish. Wait, shut up, Jackie. What's Kapilka fish?
See how difficult my language is?
Okay,
Can't even say
Chris,
2 words.
no trouble.
And you make fun of me for not saying English. You Kapilka fish. You dumb shit.
Oh,
Don't call me that.
I like how Jackie Chan always points to his his nose. He's like, "Are you talking to me? No trouble. Me? Who me?
Oh, man.
shit, Donald.
What's my name? What's my name? No trouble. No trouble.
Kapilka fish.
What's up, my...
Don't you ever touch a black man's radio, boy. I forgot there's kids upstairs. I'm fucking Jackie.
Chinaman's
Chris
radio.
Tucker in. They're gonna come up to you tomorrow and be like, "Don't touch a black man's radio."
It is show and tell tomorrow, so
Oh, bring in Rush Hour. I actually have a DVD that had Rush Hour 1, 2, 3, and Money Talks.
that
Makes
doesn't-
sense.
I mean, they're all Chris Tucker.
That
but-
was what was that segment you did on like the 6 podcast episode, whatever.
Oh, yeah, I can remember that.
It was like the BS stuff. It's like kickboxer 1, 2, 3, and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah,
It's like,
that's, you go to Walmart and it's like,
Oh,
why didn't you just make it
It's
a
like, one of
3-pack? Why do you got to throw a 4th one in there? That makes no sense.
right.
Value.
That's how I got my Little Giants. It comes with like Little Giants, whatever that Little Big League or whatever the soccer one was with the kid from Sandlot.
Oh,
the catcher.
the big green. or
Yeah,
something.
that was on there, and something Street Ninjas, is that a thing, or some ninja one?
3 Ninjas
No, I don't know. I'd have to look at it when I get home.
with Chris Farley.
I'll text you 6 years from now and be like, "Here, I found it." I don't remember. But anyway,
all right.
Wow, that was Owen.
anyway, that was.
That podcast do anything for you? Well, that's not all. Stay tuned next week for the continuation of this episode, or whenever these things come out. Later.